This is a tutorial how to um, have two items and fix an error that you probably need to find. This will be a two tutorial so that way you can work with it. I'm only gonna cut away from spots that you gotta find out on your own, but I will show you where it is and then you gotta do it from there. Alright? But if you would be able to successfully do it. And we're doing this very quickly because I'm gonna show you how to fix the minor shoes. Before, the shoes used to be a master master pose component. It's no longer master because now we're in Unreal 5. If you are in Unreal 4, you probably still have that in the Unreal 4 as set master pose component. But if you're in the Unreal 5, it'll be called something else, length, I think, set length pose component. And it would have, instead of one thing, it will have another one on the bottom of it, and it will still work. So they might, like I said, the Unreal Engine, when they upgrade to new versions, they be changed. I think it will become. I think in the future there's some components that they probably want to change to improve it. Down the future, you probably experience probably in the next versions or so. But the ones that are already put down there, you if you it this won't change anymore. Once it's put out, it doesn't change anymore. It is the same component, but it's improved to improve the enhancements of the workspace. So just remember, this is the if you're an Unreal 4, it is set master pose components. This will make the the skeleton work with both sides. Now, if you have one side and you want to make the other side work, this is where it comes in. I would consider if you put it on, if you're taking it off. If it's up to you. I was thinking about adding the offset because then I don't know. It won't. There will no be no problems because one of the buttons will automatically just shut it off. But if you want to add event equipment off, it's up to you. I would consider to do so anyway. But you don't need to worry about that. This is the only thing you got to worry about for the other side of the skeleton for this one here. So that way the other side would work on its own animation style. Okay? So what am I talking about? If you don't have this, one side will work and the other one won't work. It'll look kind of funny. It'll probably be scraping along the walk field. And it is also includes if you have two, like a glove or maybe a sword and shield, that'll probably be the same way. I don't think the sword and shield will be a problem because the other hand will probably hold it right there because the shield doesn't move. The shield doesn't move, it sticks to the arm. So I would consider the shield won't need to be a problem anyway. But if you want to add a skeleton to the shield, that's up to you. Okay? If you're moving two sword, if you have a two-handed sword, I would probably consider to add the extra event equipment on component. So that way it will work with both hands, like you're moving your both hands at each side. It will follow one hand and the other side will follow its original hand. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. We can even say, like you say, if you have one side, if you have one feet and the other one, if you let's just say this is your feet and there's you have one skeleton that's working on one side and it's just moving. This is how it's gonna work. This is your feet moving left and right, and this is just scooting along, just just not moving. It's just scooting along like that. When you're walking, it's just I don't know how to do it. It just if you're walking like this, it just which way it goes. Yeah. If you walk, oh here we go. If you're walking like that, this is how it's scooting along. It's just scooting along with the other side. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about. One side is working, but the other one's just scraping along the field. Okay, let me just tell you. I'll show you how it works, and I will go by the details. Let's just say if you want to, I'm doing the shoes right now, but I will show you how I did it. This is like adding the store. I'm finally at the point that I can sell items. This is my favorite thing to do. Work on the store. So I add this is the level 1 shoe. This is Baby Greed's level 1 shoe. It'll be automatically in every single store. If you delete your shoe, you can automatically buy a new one. So your shoe doesn't disappear. It's in every single store. Okay. Oh, sorry. Here we go. This is just okay. When you have to, if you have to add another skeleton, see, there's one here. This is the original. This one you can't delete. See, you can't delete this, but this one right here, if you connected it, if you connected it to this bone, that's how you do it. You connect it to this bone, so that way it'll work. So this is the skeleton that I put out here, and in order for you to, and this is the original, so this is the L1 and that's the R1. So if you see, like I said, this is the Unreal Engine 4, I mean 5. This is, they have an extra thing here. I don't know. This one is maybe something to make it more flexible. Maybe for I don't know, for some sort of air or something, like flying or something. I think this is probably what it's for. Like if you're scooting in the fly mode, this is probably what it will probably have to do a check, so that way the shoe doesn't fall on the ground. Like, it's just going down as you flying. Oh, you lost your shoe just falling down like an air balloon. So that's probably what this is for. If the Unreal Engine knows what I'm talking about, if this is not turned on, I consider your shoe just fall right off of you as you fly. Um, or no, I don't know what this is for, but if Unreal knows what they're talking about, they probably do that. They'll probably change this for air flying. If you're flying and your shoe will just go down to the ground in the sea. So your shoe's just going down as you're flying up, and the shoe's just going down. So if you turn this on, it will stick to your shoe as you're flying. You know, just to keep this in mind. I don't know what this is for, but in the future, the probably that would be the tool. That would be to keep your shoes on in the sky. Okay. Um. Oh, and this is what you need to in order to call this. You gotta have to add a um. Just invent. You gotta find. See, you gotta find here. See, when you find the event, you click on this one here. And I'm doing the off one because I already got one right here. Then you take, then you call this guy here. Like I said, you just take one of your skeletons down here. You gotta take them both. You take one here, and then you call set. If you just say, you can just say set master. You just set master pose component, but this one's different. I'm just gonna set whatever this is called. Just set this one. If you're using math, this is what you gotta set master pose component. If you're on the real, you set it. This, I forgot the name of it. I can pause it and see what it means. It means set leader pose component. Now, if you're master, they're both the same, but this is changed to set leader pose component. You would probably have to just call. You gotta call set leader pose component. Once you do that, I'm just showing you. You do this on both of them if you want to. If you this is the main one you got to do first, because this is what keeps the other side from moving up and down. But you don't have to do this. But if you want to, that way, just to be on the safe side, so that way the skeleton, once you put it back on, it probably be in a different angle once you're walking. So I just consider to put this on and let it rumble, and I'll just keep this one off, so it'll be working perfectly. So now there will be no more. There's actually no problems. Just to be a little, to make it more, to give it a more smoothness. This is all I want, just for more smoothness. So I don't need to do nothing there. If I collect this and save this and press P and play, it's not that we're not Unreal. We're not playing Unreal. There's my baby Greed, and he's got a weapon. I'm gonna do that to his weapon soon. That's don't need to worry about. This is the most important thing. Um, to add, go to shop. Go look for baby shoes. This is his baby shoes. I didn't write anything. It's 5 cents. It's not bad for baby shoes. B. Then we're gonna switch to we don't have to. We're gonna just put his clothes on. We're gonna put his shoes on. We're gonna put his shoes on. There he is down there. We're gonna equip his baby shoes. What is this? Where did he come from? Oh, is that really? Oh, he changed it. I can actually go down and I can actually switch my characters. Or oh yeah, I can switch parties. I can just go like this and just switch a party if I wanted to. That's cool. Okay, I see what that is. And if I can also I'm gonna go down here, baby, and just go to his boots. And this is not his real look how his boots look like. Let me see. He got a little power. He gets a little boost, and we press this. There's his shoes. And if we walk, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Let's switch to him. Switch, you see his shoes. And it looks like it's doing its smoothness. Okay. And that's how you do it. But you don't need to put this on off. If we take it off, of him, it'll probably work. It'll be more smoother. Like put it back on, it look like it's doing a different angle. It's not gonna do anything. You're just taking it off and it just disappears. I think, and then if you want to, and we put it back on, it'll be in the same direction. Here, and we put the shoes back on, and boom, he's got his shoes. That was easy. That's one step down. Now you can do this on the hand gloves too. You probably need to do that on the hand gloves because both, if you put them on both sides, they will do the wag. So you gotta have to separate the gloves and the shoes. If you have two items that are different or the same, you're gonna have to separate one hand glove. What I'm talking about. If you want to separate your items, you're gonna have to make them one separate time. You're gonna have it with the skeleton. You're gonna do one side hand gloves, one side shoe gloves. If you have two items at a time, you gotta separate the other half. So that way, what I'm talking about, we go here. See, I separated the shoes. We got an L here, and sorry, it's loading the other hard drive. And we got our baby shoes. We got L baby shoes because they're both the same. We separate them so that way the shoes will work correctly in the game. If you know what I'm talking about. That's why they look like this. So that you don't need to check these. This is just fine how it is. This is the only thing you need to check. That's fine. If you want to check this, it's up to you if you're using it for flying pose. I think this is going to be one day the flying pose. I would consider to keep this checked just in case if Unreal decides to make changes to this mode, to make it for characters that carrying things or wearing things on their shoes in the sky. You don't want your shoes to fall to the ground when you're flying. So that's probably what this is going to be for one of these days. One of these future days, Unreal will probably just say, okay, we're going to work this way with that. So be cautious with this. That's how I see it. Be cautious with that. Okay, so that's the easy step. I'm going to make sure it's easy and perfectly for everyone so that way you understand how to use this. That's how you're going to set your separated shoes from each side so that way they will work on the game. So now this is going to be recorded, but it'll be in the YouTube video so that way you can, or be uploaded to Discord. So yeah, just to keep you in mind with this, or I'll just cut it separate so you can understand this. So yeah, this is really important. Thank you. Now we're going to move on to the next step. How to fix when you're in battle, you hear that clicking noise. When you open your menu system, you hear that sound. What am I talking about? We don't need to worry about that right now. We're going to go. I fixed it on mine, but when you when you go into battle mode, you hear that click, click sound. Click on one of these, and you want a potion, and then you press B again. So when you do that, you can't move. You hear the clicking noise that stops you there. So how to fix that? I already fixed mine, but I'll show you how to do it. So let's get to it. I'm gonna write it down I'll tell you what I mean. See if I can get out of this. It's just in the way. Thank you. So this is the last thing we need to do for now. This is gonna be your helping future thing. This is all done. So now you know how to do this. Just to make sure, to give you a last thing, you take these two, put them down here, you connect it, you call this, or you find it on another skeleton bone or another component, or you just call it and call the off one if you want to. It's up to you. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. And after that, you call this. You call this component. You can do it this one or this one. Either way, you'll figure it out. You call this name, then you connect them both to this target. Connect this, click this on. The other one you don't need to do, but you connect these to the target and connect it to the other one. Okay, that's how you do it, and you're all set to go. Okay, next step, we're going to the bug fix. This is the one that you probably want to know about. I had a little problem with this. What we need to do is go to let's see. This is what I'm going to show you what he's doing. Battle here. When he opens the menu, click that, you can't move because you hear that sound. So how to fix that? He's even telling you right here. What we need to do is go to the battle controller. I know where that is. I don't want to waste your time, so I'm gonna skip it here. So we're gonna go. I'm just gonna go and write it to the. I'm gonna pause it here and just move on to the next step. I'm gonna go into all. We're gonna go BP underscore battle. If you guys can look for it, you go to the battle control. I'm going to show you, but you won't know how to do it. We're looking for, here's battle control. You click this, people. When you click this, you scroll all the way down and look for use items. Once you do that, you got to scroll all the way over here and try to call this here. We're gonna call BP item, and you're gonna call this, and then you gotta call. You can call this right now. You can call this, but this one's missing. How you gonna fix this? I'll tell you that. You put this one here. You connect these. You call this, and you connect these. You connect. You call this. Then you connect. Well, the wire's already connected. Then you click. It's blocked. You press that check button. Blocked. After that, you connect this wire here. Now, how do we call the set input action block? So that's the next step. Okay, we're gonna pause it. We're gonna go to it. So I had a little problem here. So I'm taking you the same road I did. So we need to go and find. Just remember, like you said, this has to be in back of the show menu. So next step, we need to go into. So I had a little problem there. I couldn't call it. We gotta go into the item use dialog. So how do we do that? We're gonna go search for it right now. So remember, you gotta be on all. You gotta be on all. So we're gonna look for that word BP dialog. It's underscore item. It's right here. Item use dialog. Here it is right here. You click this guy here. It's okay to show you this. You click this guy here. This is not important to anybody. It's not going to do anything but just put you on the screen and that's it. It's not important. So we go here and then it's already there. So you got to scroll down here. You got to make a custom event. I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm going to use custom event, custom. I'm going to click this guy here, click custom, and you can name whatever you want. I'm just going to name it the same. I'm just going to call it, you just call it HWE, or you just can go cool boy. Cool. I'm just going to go cool baby. If you like to do that. Cool baby greed. That's my character's name. Cool baby greed. And then we got to call this function here set input. And we click this guy here. And that's it. That's all you had to do. That's it. That's all you had to do. Um, I can just delete this one and just leave it how it still would work. Right. The clicky noise won't do anything. I'm just gonna call my little friend Baby Greed, and nothing would happen to my work. Okay. I don't remember show block. Um, did I do that? Okay, just okay. The next step you gotta do is you're gonna have to copy this because you can't call it over there. You copy this. This is the last step in final mode. Um, remember, you can call this any name you like, or you can just call it like I wrote it. And just to make sure, I'm gonna do a test. And after that, once you do that, you're gonna press. Well, I'm gonna show you to copy this. You click on this, or you can just do it this way. You can just copy it, or you can press um I think it's Control C. Control. I think it's Control C. You you hold Control and C, and then you click those two together, and then you add Control V, and boom, it'll be well. You click the screen for one more. You gotta click the screen one time, and then you press Control V, and it should pop up. Or it's probably hard. I didn't probably press it that long. I didn't do it right, so I'm gonna do it again. Control C, and then I go back here, then Control V. It doesn't work. Yeah, yeah, it is, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Or you can do it this way. You can just when you copy it, you can just go like this. You copy it, and then you press paste. Um, well, I don't see the paste word. hmm. Well, you can't paste it. Well, you just can Control V. Just press Control V and just put it up there. And then what you gotta do is connect. Oh yeah, you put it here. You connect the target to here, like that. And you just check it and you connect, and then you just leave that alone and just connect it there, and boom. You connect it here. You connect it there, and you connect the last one to show battle menu. And once that's all done, you won't hear that back. You won't be stuck in that menu again. So if I didn't add anything, and and that should be it. And then we play the game. Hmm, this is it. Then you play the game. I don't got my strong PC yet, but it's still in the shop, but it's being upgraded, so it's gonna take a while. So I'm just gonna use my substitute computer that I purchased. It's more like a gaming computer. It's just a little lower than the supercomputer. So it's good. It's a very good computer. It's a very good. It is gaming. It's not like gaming. It is gaming. That's all that matters. As long as it's gaming, you can build video games on this. If you have a light game, you're gonna have problems building the game on this Unreal Engine. So be careful not to get a light gaming system laptop. Okay, if you have a gaming laptop, then you are okay to build a video game, baby. Okay, on this laptop, it will handle it. Okay, if you press E, I mean, you gotta go use it. Press enter, like it showed you. Then I press up this one, and I press enter again. Then I press B back, and clicking. See, and you're all set. Thanks you everybody. I hope you went through this lesson. I hope it'll help you out. And if you like to subscribe to me, that'd be great. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. To use you truly, the artist, Baby Greed the Hedgehog, and I'm about to go back and work with my character and put some more clothes on him. I'm gonna do a lot of fashion clothes, a lot of armor clothes. Well, it's gonna be mostly fashion clothes and armor clothes because he's wearing baby clothes, so that's baby fashion. But they're very strong armor. So anyway, we start him low, then we get him stronger when he reaches up to the highest place. And you hear that clicking? That's the thing you need to know about it, my friend. Bird, when it saves, it makes that clicky noise. You might need to check out. You might need to find that. Um, Birdie, Phoenix, you might need to find out what's that clicky noise going on with here. But now you know that recording. I'm gonna post it right here. You can find out what's going on. But you might need to find out that clicking noise, because I was gonna tell you that I'm hearing clicking noise, and where is it coming from? Whenever it says to make a clicking noise, and whenever you do something, it makes clicking noise, and it's probably because your function is doing something. You might need to fix your function or wherever it is, and it will stop making that noise. Or if this is gonna how it's gonna be like for every this is how it's gonna be like when you're building the game. We have to accept it. So it's good to see you again, Phoenix. If that's your name. Hope to see you again. Hope you improve your software and make it more affordable for yourself. The more you improve it, the more money comes in your pocket. But it's a very good tool. You don't want to mess it. You don't want to break it, my friend. You're doing just good with it. So anyway, it's good to see you again, and I'm back on my project with my new laptop, and I'm gonna continue using it. And it's gonna be a long road for me to build that video game. And I did promise that I was gonna make a demo. I'm gonna still work on it after when I pass it out to the people. Then from there, I would probably have to take my baby character and clean him up, get him ready for the real demo. I'm gonna have to tear him apart. I'm gonna tear his face apart and everything. What do you mean by that? I'm gonna tear him apart and get rid of that XP stickings all over his body. But yeah, that's it, people. That's how you do it. Good luck to you.